Oh yeah! So for today's video, we'll be reviewing this lens. So this is the Zeiss Touit, the 32mm 1.8 for Fuji. So this is an Xmount lens, excellent for the all-around lens. If you're a beginner, then you might consider this lens. It's one of the best Zeiss lens out there. So Fuji is also making their lens. This is the competition for the 35mm 1.4, while this one is a 1.8, but it has a different characteristic in it. So it differs. So the build quality for this is extremely well. The rubbers are tight, and also the aperture ring are tight. So this is one of my first lens for the Fuji system. I used this previously in my X Pro 2. It's been doing well. The focus is very fast enough for my needs. I'm not a sport shooter, but in day-to-day shooting, well, the lens perform well. The optical quality for this lens is extremely good, and the color rendition is also very accurate and very vibrant, I would say. The lens, comparing this with a Fuji, this lens is a little bit heavy, but in terms of optical and image quality, it is superb. So for those who are considering a third-party lens, this Zeiss might be one of your choices. So yeah, I cannot explain enough the good of it, but the build quality, as you can see, the lens, yes, it's made out of metal. And also this one, the front element is extremely good. It's made of Zeiss quality lens. Alright, so if you're considering this lens, much better than the counter Fuji, although for video it is more noisy when it's focusing, but for photography or photos, yes, this will be a good lens in your bag. So if you haven't subscribed to me now, you might not see me again, but if you follow, congrats. So for those who are looking for a lens, this is in terms of price, this is not a cheap lens. This is a expensive lens, around $700. Now you can find it around $400 for the second hand, but for the camera shop, yep, it's really expensive. But in terms of image quality, it has its own characteristic comparing to a Fuji film lens. Okay, so Zeiss Touit 32mm 1.8 might be in your bag to consider as a travel lens. So for the 32mm, it's not zoom enough, and it's also wide, so it plays around the 50mm crop sensor factor. Well, yep, for the 32mm is a very unique focal length for a lens. So I hope this review has been eye-opener for the choosing the lens. So I haven't seen so much review about this lens because of its price. It's expensive, but for me, the build and the image quality it produces outweighs more than the price itself. Okay, so I've been using this to shoot my family portraits. Well, it's extremely good, and I'm really satisfied with the result it produces. Okay, so see you guys. Bye.